everyone, Paul ISM. Welcome to, well, it's November's bench update covering October as well. Last bench update I did was September. I've been a bit slacking. So we're here today and it's a bumper one. I've got a lot to show and talk about. So, yes, did plan to do one a couple of weeks back. Had a really bad cold. Then I got COVID. Felt like utter crap for a couple of weeks. Still feel a bit dodgy now. And didn't really feel like talking to camera very much, even though I had to do it for the videos. But hey, we're here now, and yes, on the road to recovery. Myself and my little boy James had it. He was fine though, and Hannah avoided it. Somehow she did. Absolutely avoided it. So, wasn't the worst thing, wasn't the nicest thing, but I think I got off quite lucky with the symptoms and outcome. Touch wood so far, anyway. So, I've got a cheat sheet down here. I'm going to have to. I've got that much to go through because it's a couple of months worth of updates. So, I'm going to chat about the live streams, the Hangouts, Patreon. I've got to. There's been a bit of a change in how things are done. So, I'm going to talk about it quickly. I'll try not to bore you too long with it. I've got 4 completed builds. Update on the Lancia. Update on future builds. Some purchases and gifts to look at from crazy people, and a chat about my birthday buddy build, which is tomorrow. So we're going to come back in the morning now, and then go back to now tomorrow. Yeah. So let's go and see me in the morning. Right, good morning everyone. So apparently it's my birthday today, which means we can start the Chevelle build. So details about this are on ISM. I'm going to bump the post up today. And I'm going to talk about it very quickly now. We've gone back in time. No, we haven't. We've gone forward in time. And you're going to go back in time in a minute. It's confusing, I know. It's even confusing me. So every year I do a Christmas birthday buddy build. Always starts the Monday after Telford. Which today, it's my birthday today. It's always around this time. And I picked the Chevy Chevelle from Revell. So it's a fairly new toolkit. I think it came out in 2019. There's 2 boxings. There's this one and the red boxing, which I'll flash up on screen. They're both 68 Chevelles, and they're the 2 eligible kits. Now, because it's a new tool, it's readily available over here, Europe, States, Canada, everywhere. It should be able to be found anywhere. And that's part of the reason that I've picked this kit. It's a fantastic kit to build. I built it a while back. I did the classy Chevy copper colour as a video build, and it's what turned me on to Revell kits. It really, really did. It's a beautiful, beautiful kit that just falls together. So I've got some pics here, some details of the build. I'm going to pop them up on screen as I'm talking. But I'm going to build this mostly out of the box. I've got some wheels for it, which are off my Foos truck. I'll talk about those in a second. Paint colour, I've got some BMW Estoril Blue, which I bought to do the spoiler of my BMW 118 scale I've got in the display case. One of my favourite colours on a classic Beamer that I always wanted. And I've got a whole jar of it there. And I thought, you know what, this will look good in that colour with the white stripes. So I'm going to do it in that colour. Like I say, I've got the wheels left over from the Foos truck when we did last year. That was my last year's Christmas birthday build. And I think they're going to look alright. It needs lowering a touch. But that's going to be my build. So starting today, I've literally been itching to start this all weekend. I'm in the hangout right now with the guys. And some of them have already started theirs. And I'm going to start mine as soon as this video is done and dusted. So looking forward to the build. It runs from the 14th of November today up until New Year's, day, midnight New Year's Day. So you got 6 weeks. It's an easy to build kit. Trust me, it's very easy. It's got a nice engine in it as well. So you shouldn't have any problem finishing it if you get a bit of time at the bench. And I'm really interested to see what everybody does with the same kit. A bit like the USA CC build I just did with the GTX. I'm really interested to see how this looks. So, yes, starts today, 6 weeks, 2 kits, the Revell USA boxing, which is the red one, or the Revell Germany, which is this one. So, really looking forward to this build, and I'm hoping to get this in paint by the end of the day. That's the plan. So, yes, it's my 45th birthday today. Some of y'all have been crazy in sending me stuff. Absolute madman. You really are. So there's a parcel here for over a week from my buddy Andrew Dewar. Dewar? I call him a different name every bloody time. My buddy Andrew. And I opened it this morning and he's mad. Absolutely mad. So in it was a load of Hot Wheels and a few model kits. So there was a AMT Fairlane GT GTA. Very cool looking car. A 2010 Camaro SS with a C1 Trans kit, which just looks awesome. Can't wait to build that one. And like I say, a whole host of Hot Wheels. Shows you how well Andrew knows me. There's an Audi Quattro in there, 2 Sierras, a Mark 1 Escort, an Aston, and I think it was a McLaren, the blue one. Let me have a look. Where's it gone? Yeah, the McLaren as well. You're mad. Absolutely mad, Andrew. Thank you, mate. Much appreciative. Parcel sat there for a week and I've resisted temptation to open it. So I do thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Generosity is quite humbling from a lot of people. And someone even madder is Simon Shorey, my buddy Simon, who sent me this 12 scale 69 Camaro Z28. Now, Simon showed me this kit in his stash a while back and I was like, wow. And I thought, I need one of those to sit next to my Mac 1. Unbelievably rare kit, worth a fortune, can't find them anywhere. And I've been kind of jokingly saying to Simon over the past 12 months, if you sell it, I'll buy it, blah, blah, blah. Not joking. And we literally were talking about it a couple of weeks back, and he must have been scheming things, and he gave it to Alan at Telford. Alan dropped it off yesterday out of the blue, and I was literally like, what the WTF is this doing here? And kind of panicked thinking I'd arranged to buy it off Simon and forgot. And no, it's a birthday gift. So I thank you, Simon. It's huge. It's a beautiful kit. And completely blown away. Absolutely blown away by it. And yeah, I really want to build that quite soon. So yes, we'll have to see about that one. But absolutely awesome, guys. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciative to your generosity. And again, further in the video, I'm going to talk about other stuff people have sent me, including more stuff from Andrew because he's a lunatic. And yeah, thank you all very, very much. Your support and generosity, as always, absolutely humbling. So thank you all very, very much. So there we go. Yeah, so there we go. We're going forward in time. Let's go back in time and go back to me. So there we go. That's the details on the Chevelle Buddy build. Really looking forward to starting that today, which was yesterday. Yeah. Anyway, and loads of people taking part, so really good to see. And it's a yearly thing now, my Christmas build, and I've been itching to start this, so hence why I'm doing a bench update 5:30 on a Sunday evening, which I don't normally do, but I've got nothing else to do, so it makes sense to do it now. So, like I say, live streams, daily live streams, been doing those for over a year now. I think it was like 31st of October was the year mark from doing it. Nearly every day for a year, every morning. And still great, still getting all the regulars there. So, really can't fault that. You're all still in the chat, following along, joining in every day. I thank you all very much for tuning in every day, listening to my drivel, listening to the guys as well. And also thank you to everybody who joins me regularly in the morning. There's regulars there every day, people that pop in and out occasionally, and I thank you all for the support. Absolutely epic, and I want to carry on, continue doing them. I really enjoy doing them. There was criticism back in the day that it was too much for me to do, yada yada yada. But I really enjoy doing it. Really, really do. The Friday nights are still going. We've changed a few things up in there, a few new people on there as well, and it's good to see. And they'll continue into the distant future for as far as I can say. I have no reason to stop them, and the daily ones most certainly, definitely won't stop as long as I'm still enjoying them, which I am. So, like I said, thank you everyone that's there regularly. All those that pop in from time to time, but there are regulars that are there on the dot every day, 9:30 till 1, 2, 3 in the afternoon sometimes. So I thank you all for that. Hangouts are still going. I'm in one right now. The lads are there, all muted. But the Hangouts are still going. They carry on after the live stream. The live stream is a Hangout. It's just live. And I'm out here till 9, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock some nights sometimes. And they're free to join for everybody. The link's in the description down below, the Off Air Hangout group. Join that. The link's in there. It's a Zoom chat. It's free. I pay for it, so it's all free. Just click and join. If nobody's there, it's still open for you. You can just hang around and somebody else will probably pop in. But there's normally somebody in there from 8:30, 9 in the morning till 8:30, 9 at night. It's pretty busy all through the day. So, like I say, everyone's welcome to join. Links in the description down below, so you can come and join us. Now, bear in mind, my throat has been absolutely destroyed by this cold and COVID. So, if I start to struggle a little bit, understand why. Now, the biggest change I've made over the last couple of months, and it's going to be a little bit controversial. I have talked about it in the review, but not the bench update. So probably a few more people are going to see this. And this is the last time I'm going to mention this, unless there's another update. There's been some changes to Patreon. I've moved a few things around, changed a few of the tiers. If you don't want to listen to this, just skip forward in the video, and I completely understand. But it's important to me. This is my job. It pays my bills, feeds my family. So it is important. So I've made a few changes, added a few benefits, fits and perks, added some new stuff to different tiers, and added, like I say, hopefully things that'll A, bring new patrons, and B, keep the old ones as patrons. So, main thing I've added lately, obviously the 2-week early release videos have been there for a while. They're going to stay there on tier 3. For tier 4 and above now, you're going to get an exclusive patron video build that will only be seen by patrons, the videos. I'm going to talk about that one at the end of this video. So that's an exclusive patron-only build. That's tier 4 and higher. I'm also going to implement and start doing how-to videos. There's one up there now on doing photo etch wipers. So it'll be a much more focused, in-depth guide. And I can listen to feedback from you guys. I've got a big list to do already that was asked for by the patrons. They're all a part of being tier 4 as well. Monthly live streams going ahead. First Wednesday of every month. We just had that one. And for tier 2 and higher, hang on, am I getting confused? It was tier 3 and higher, sorry, for the video builds and the how-to guides, not tier 4. Tier 2 and higher patrons, you get the 2-week early access. You can also be added to a supporter Facebook group where all the work is posted, all the video links are posted. And in the last couple of weeks, I've opened up a supporter Facebook Messenger chat as well. There's 40 of us in this so far. So if you want to take care of part of that, it's my bloody compressor. Just look at the tiers, look at the applicable, whatever you want to get from Patreon if you want to. And that's part of the benefits of being a supporter via Patreon. Also keeps me being able to do this. This is my job, like I say, this is my living. Without your support, I can't do it and keep making these videos. So there's lots of extras you can get. And if you've got any suggestions, I'm all ears to listen to them. If you want to become a supporter, there's a link down below to the Patreon. Click it. It'll show you all the tiers. You can pick which one's applicable to you. I think they go from £1 to like £50 all the way up. But they've all got tiers and what you get in them, and it varies from level to level. So have a look. If you want to do a one-time donation, there's a PayPal me and a Buy Me Coffee link there as well. So there we go. Now, before anyone kicks off about the video build, the exclusive video build, like, oh, it's a paywall, the how-to videos, I sat and worked this out the other day. I'm putting out between 10 and 15 free videos every month, and the build videos, most of them as well, and 30-ish live streams a month as well, all for free. So one video build every couple of months. It's a very, very small part of what I put out there. So I hope you understand why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to make it more attractive for people to become patrons. And like I say, if you want to take advantage of it, the link's down below. And I'll chat about the Patreon exclusive build further on in the videos. So there's your keep it out the way to Patreon. No one likes talking about it. I don't, but I have to. And like I say, you're probably sick of hearing me going on about it. I try and mention it as little as I can, but I have to mention it in every video. It's always at the end. And like I say, I hope you understand my reasons for doing it. It's not to put anybody out or whatever. It's just something I had to do. So, and it's worked. It's brought more people to the Patreon. And we've got a nice chat group there, a nice supporter group, and yes, that's it. So that's the patron side of it out the way as well. Right, we're going to go and have a look at all my finished projects. The in progress Lancia, which is looking epic at the minute, and my future builds as well. Some plans for the future. We'll talk about next year's builds in depth more at New Year, and we go through the year in review. And then we'll come back in a minute and look at, basically say goodbye. That's it. We'll look at my purchases while we're over there as well. Right then, so this is the works in progress, mainly on the Lancia 12 scale model factory hero kit, the Lancia Delta HF Turbo Evolution. We've got all the door cards built up. That is real fabric on the door cards, absolutely epic. Seats are in, seat belts are in, the dashboard's all built up and assembled. Absolutely thoroughly enjoyable building all this. It looks absolutely fantastic. For me, CB radio is the highlight of that dashboard. It looks great. Seats turned out well. I used Zero Paint texture paint for the seats. The supplied Model Factory Hero belts look absolutely superb. Very, very happy how they turned out. This was the stage as we went. So I had all the fire system in, the seats were in. I still had to wire it all up. We had the roll cage to go in, but this was just like step by step in the last few videos. Like I said, those seats came out absolutely superb. Very, very happy with those. And we're literally waiting to put the roll cage in. So from this stage on now, this build has taken a huge jump in progress, because there's everything we did, and it was about part 10, I think it was, where we got all the interior bits assembled, and we could start getting things together. Luke Ward, Scale Motor, printed me off some helmets. He did me a large one for the display and a couple to go in the car, as well as some headsets as well, which built up with the roll cage in the car. You see them hanging in the background with the intercom mixer. They just look great. I've wired all that up. I've wired up the fire system, added some wiring and hoses in the car as well, as you can see. We've got the belt attached, the spare wheel in, and the roll cage is all in place as well. Thoroughly enjoyable kit, but it does take time, and I'm in no rush at all to finish this. It's taken me a good few months so far. I've probably about 4 or 5 videos left to do, but yeah, it's looking great. Those headsets look superb. They really do add some nice interest. Like I say, we've got the helmets to put on the seats later on, and I've got a nice scale helmet to sit on display in the cave as well. We put some composite decal down on the floor, and like I say, we've had some wiring and hoses throughout the build. So like I say, from this stage now, it took a huge step, because we could get the body shell on, the windows on, the doors all fitted absolutely perfect. Polished up some of the body shell, and then in this part that's just been released on Patreon, part 14. So from this point now, we've now got all the front suspension in, wheels are on, engines in, front wings are temporarily attached with the bumper and the bonnet, just a test fit. It sits absolutely perfect on its wheels. All the doors open and close perfectly. Interior looks fantastic. Got a bit of dust on the windscreen, because we haven't got the front screen in yet, because I wrecked it. Had to order a spare one from Model Factory Hero. That cost me £25, but hey ho. Still got to clean all the glass up. It's had hand marks on it with fingerprints, but the stance is perfect. It sits really well on its wheels, nice and level. And like I say, the dashboard just looks epically good in there. Really, really cool. So we're definitely getting there. It's starting to really come alive now. Lots of detail to still add to the engine bay, front and rear bumpers to go in, polish all the wings, loads of ancillary bits to go in. So there's still a lot to do, but we're definitely on our way to the finish line now, and I'm really looking forward to getting this one done, because I'm very excited about the next Model Factory Hero build, which we'll chat about at the end. Engine looks great, Tim. Another build we completed recently was Alpha Model's Audi RS6 Avant. This was a beautiful kit to build, absolutely stunning. So I'm just looking for my cheat sheet now on everything. So this was primed in Tamiya Grey Primer, painted in Zero Paint's Ipanema Brown. We used the kit carbon decals on the side skirts, front and rear splitter and diffuser, and I added my own on the roof spoiler itself. 2K cleared in Gravity 2K. I used Zero Tan Leather interior paints for the interior, funnily enough. Wheels were painted black, and I used metallic marker for that diamond cut look. We flatted all the bodywork with micromesh and polished it all up with the UMP Ultimate Polish System. And what a beautiful car. This colour is just absolutely stunning. It was an absolutely fantastic kit to build from start to finish. I love this. It looks great next to the RS4 event we did. I showed in the last bench update, and it just looks great. What a colour that is. It's what drew me to this car in the first place. And Mike, thank you, mate. I know you're probably going to watch. Mike recommended this colour for the RS4, but I'd already painted it. And I thought if they bring an RS6 out, I'll buy it and do it. And lo and behold, they released this soon after. Great looking car of an iconic, crazy, mental car. And yeah, I just love this colour. I think it's suited down to the ground. It's got a fantastic stance on the car as well. It just sits so mean on the ground. And just a thoroughly enjoyable build from start to finish. It really was a very nice build, and I can't fault it. I absolutely love building these alpha model kits. They're not cheap, I know. We've just gone from a £600 Model Factory Hero kit to £150-ish alpha models kit, resin multimedia. They are expensive for what you're paying for and what you get, but I love building these, and yeah, I'm going to build one all the time now. On a complete flip side is this cheap old monogram kit that was kindly sent to me by Sean. Thank you, buddy. As I tried to take part in the USACC, a Unified Scale Automotive Content Creators Buddy Build over on YouTube, hosted by Lucas C. and Mark Batson. And you could build any of the 70 GTX or Roadrunners. And Sean sent me this kit because I couldn't find it anywhere. And I built it. And even though it was a near 40-year-old monogram kit, it was fantastic. It went together really well, and I really enjoyed the build. So this was primed in Tamiya Grey Primer, painted in Scale Finishes Dodge F8 Dark Green. I masked and painted the black stripes on the bonnet myself, and they turned out great. Kit decals were used on the side, and even for 40-year-old decals, they went down no problem at all. The wheels are left in the kit chrome, because the chrome looked spot on, so I just left them be. I filled in the white writing on the tyres with a white paint pen from Edding. The chromes were painted using GX2 Gloss Black and Mr. Hobby Super Metallic Plate Silver. And it's like a dark sheen silver rather than chrome. I think it looks really good. Bodywork was flatted with micromesh and 3M Trizic pads and polished with the UMP system to bring it up to a nice high shine. The kit glass was marked, so I fixed it with micromesh and Novus polish, which brought it up really well. Interior was done black on black with black flocking. The kit wing mirrors were replaced with scale production ones, which I thought were really good. And the exhaust was changed from aluminium tubing. Now, changed where I've done my 2K in lately. I've changed my airbrush. I'm now using a 0.3mm Iwatta Revolution, putting on thinner coats rather than one heavier third coat, and mixing a fresh batch of 2K for the final coat, again on the recommendation of Mike, and it's definitely working better. I'm getting not only a better 2K, but I think I'm getting a thinner finish as well. So that's that one done. Another Alpha Models kit, and again a thoroughly enjoyable kit, was the Aston Martin DB11 24 scale from Alpha Models. Great kit. Again, went together with no real dramas that I can remember at all. Just another thoroughly enjoyable kit that, again, turned out really good, I think. So, again, this was painted in Tamiya Grey Surface Primer, painted in Gravity Colours Aston Martin Braemar Blue. I used Tamiya Carbon decals on the rear bumper, diffuser, side skirts, and splitter at the front. Gravity 2K for the clear coat. Again, same way I did the GTX with the Revolution. Fresh batch of 2K for the end coat, and lighter coats building it up rather than putting a heavier third coat on. Watch my videos, you will see how I did that. Interior is a custom mix of zero paint colours. Wheels were painted with Mr. Hobby Super Metallic Stainless Steel. Absolutely brilliant colour. And it was clear coat, was flattered with 3M Trizic, 3000, 6000 and 8000 pads. Polished with the UMP polish system as always. And like I say, all airbrushing done with my UMP Apex for metallics. Iwatta HPC Plus for general airbrushing and the base colour. And my Iwatta Revolution CR3 for clear coats, and that is going to be the way I'm going to do it from now on. I use Zero Paint's red Brembo caliper paint, and as somebody pointed out, I've got the wheels on wrong. I've got one wheel from one side on this side and vice versa. They are handed. I didn't notice, and it's certain now because they are CA glued in place. Next project, and this was my build for the ISM German group build, was Tamiya's Porsche 911 GT2, the road version. So I saw Patrick Sedney's build of this with these wonderful 3D printed Speedline rims that Cesar Munez had done for him. So I spoke to Cesar, he printed me up 2 sets of wheels, 2 sets of the intakes to replace the lights at the front, a template for scribing in the missing fuel filler cap off the front, and the side indicator as well. I chose Porsche Guards Red, which I got from MAD touch-up paints, and we had a Zero Paints mask set, which I use as a template for my own, and this was my inspiration, so this is what I was going for. And yeah, other than the clear indicator at the front, which I didn't really like, I went with the standard amber. This is my interpretation of it. Now, it's a super bright red car. It's crazy bright, and it does get a little bit washed out by the lights, no matter how good my editing was of the pictures. It is a darker red. If I spin around quickly and look at it, it is a darker red, but it's a beautiful car, beautiful colour, and those wheels just look absolutely fantastic. So this was primed in Tamiya Pink Primer. MAD touch-up paints, thinned with a bit of Mr. Leveling Thin, about 60-70%. It was cleared in Gravity 2K Clear. The 3D printed wheels from Cesar were painted in Tamiya TS, I think it was a gunmetal, like 40 something. I completely forget now, I do apologise. And that was the centres. The exteriors, the actual rim itself was done in Molotov Chrome. I had a PC belt inside of my own. The clear coat was flattered with 3N Trizic pads again, 3000, 6000, 8000. Polished up with the UMP polish system as always. And as I said before, airbrushing done with the UMP Apex for metallics, the Iwata HPC Plus from a base coat, and general painting. There you go. That shows the colour a bit better there. And the clear coat was done with the Revolution CR3 in the same way the other ones have been done. Great kit. I had a bit of a calamity with the glass. I absolutely destroyed the glass. Had to get a replacement off Alan Parker. Thank you very much, Alan. But I think it turned out well. The stance is perfect on the car. Cesar's for 3D printing is absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Cesar. And yeah, an enjoyable build to get off the bench. Now, this arrived from a crazy guy I'm going to refer to as PK. There's a review of this on the channel. This is Model Factory Heroes 12 scale 250 GTO. It's an immense kit, and I mean truly immense. Go look at the review. It's phenomenal, and an unbelievably kind gift from a viewer and subscriber. You're crazy, PK. You really are, mate. We've discussed this before, and I'm going to start this after the Lancia is done, probably in the new year, so look forward to that one. As you can see, the engine itself has all the valves, pistons, conrods, everything in there. It's going to be an immense build, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now, I mentioned the Patreon exclusive build. This is going to be it. Yes, I've done a few Porsches. We haven't done a Porsche like this one. It is a Porsche. But this is going to be the Patreon exclusive build. And this is my build for my Styrene and Machine Build What You See build. So this is the 964 RWB. A lovely kit. Again, there's a review of this on ISM if you go and have a look. Beautiful kit from Hobby Design. It's the same as Alpha Models, but it's under the Hobby Design banner. Lovely multimedia kit. And I've picked out a lovely colour for this, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, typical Alpha Models Hobby Design kit. As you can see, I've already been through and checked off all the parts, as I do with all my kits. And I'm looking forward to starting this one. It should be an interesting build. These are the instructions, which I refer to as instructions in the very loosest sense of the word, because they are a vague guide on assembly. Incidentally, the windscreen on the Aston, the front and rear one, I put in with double-sided tape, not CA glue, and it worked very well. I'm going to continue doing that for now, and I've even bought black double-sided tape to hide it better, so we'll see how that works on the Porsche as well. But typical Hobby Design kit, lovely flawless resin, just cast absolutely perfect as always. And I do like the 964 shape. It's lovely. It's a nice wide arch version as well, and it's going to look great. So Patreon exclusive. If you want to see this, you're going to have to become tier 4 and higher, I believe it is. And the first part of this should be up within the next week or 10 days or so. And this is the colour I'm going for. It is Porsche Amethyst Purple. I think it's going to look great. And this is the choice I've gone for. So I had a few changes around the cave. I think I showed some of this the other week, but I basically got a display case full of some Hot Wheels and cars I wish I'd always owned. E36 BMW M3, Series 1 RS Turbo, Escort Cosworth, and RS500 Sierra. We've moved some of the Star Wars stuff. I can't remember if I've shown this. I've got a feeling I have. But anyway, I'm showing it again. Into the corner behind, we've got a staging area, as Joe would call it now. Hey, bird. And we've moved the Skyline up on the case there, and loads of display cases at the back as well. Some crazy people have been sending me stuff through the post. Andrew, Mr. Doer, sent me this really awesome Dodge Viper SRT 10 Viper and some Hot Wheels, and then some more Hot Wheels, which was under the pretense of having one set, and all these turned up. Crazy guy. Mark Atkinson sent me this Easy Click System Audi RS, which he has built on ISM, and it looks a fantastic kit for a click together kit. And those people over at Alpha Models really hooked me up with 8 new kits to add to the stash. So I'm well and truly stacked up. Thank you guys over at Alpha for sending me these for free. I do appreciate it. And I got a restock of paints from superhobby.co.uk in Poland. We've got some LP5, Mr. Servicer, some new Tamiya panel line washes, and some Tamiya enamels. There we go then. So that's it. That's everything I've been working on. It's been very, very busy. Some epic kits. It really is. The display case is ram-packed. I'll grab a video of that as well and play it alongside. With myself and Hannah clean it out through the week. It's just ram-packed. It is. I also forgot to mention I've started an Etsy store as well. That's linked in the description down below. And I'm going to slowly add most of the build kits out of there on there to sell them to help fund stuff, pay bills, things like that. And also to make room in there because I've literally got room in there for half a dozen cars at best. Once the Lancia is done, it's going to take that shelf up there. And that's it. It's full again. So they have to go. So they have to be sold. So start an Etsy store. It's down below. Click on it to take you over. I think I've priced them fairly. You might not. But hey, some actually don't want to sell. So they sell at that price. They do. Hey ho. But yeah, go and have a look at my Etsy store. It's linked down below. Right then. So yeah, that's it. As I said before, it's my birthday today. I get to start my Chevelle build today. Can't wait for that. So I'm going to jump off now. It's last night Sunday, but for you now it'll be Monday. I'm going to jump into the live stream, start streaming, and get the Chevelle started. And well and truly on its way. It's been a very productive couple of months, modelling wise. I've made great progress on that Lancia. Very happy to get to where that is. And yes, it's looking epic, and I really can't wait to start that 250 GTO because that's going to be phenomenal. So there we go. I think that's it. That's all I've got to chat about. If you've got any questions or comments, pop them down below. Always open to listen to people. There's an email address down below as well. If you've got any questions, you can message me in private. There's links down below to the Patreon, buy me a coffee, PayPal me, my Etsy store. There's links to everything down there for my SM, UMP. All the Facebook groups for the Friday night show, the Off Air Hangout, my own Paul ISM Scale Models modelling page. My scale mate is down there. You can have a peruse through my stash as well. And yeah, that is it. That's all I've got today. Thank you to everyone for the continued support. You're absolute legends. Thank you for those that are mad enough to send me things. Right at this current moment in time, the bit you see earlier from tomorrow is me looking at things that have been sent for my birthday. I don't know what they are yet. So thank you for those, whatever they are. I want to thank you further back. Cheers. And thank you for the guys who sent me stuff that we just went through as well. You're all crazy mad. Absolutely crazy. Like I say, thanks for all the continued support in watching the videos. All the kind comments I get in the videos as well. And for the lads who are still sticking with me in the Hangouts. And yes, I do thank you all for your continued support. As always, make sure you sub to the channel, click that bell notification, give the video a thumbs up, please leave a comment, love reading all your comments, and I will see you very soon for, it'll be part 1 of the Chevelle, and then probably another part of the Lancia. Actually, it won't be for you if you're watching on ISM, because you've still got backdated videos from Patreon to watch, so I don't know what you'll watch next on ISM. I've lost track now. Anyway, lots of good builds coming up. Loads of videos on Patreon still to go on ISM. There's a 2-week delay, isn't there? So there's always a good half dozen videos to go up. But they'll go up and you can see them all anyway. All right? There we go. Enjoy the rest of the day, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.